All right, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Romantic versus Sock. Sock spotting as the, well, I believe, no, I'm blue. Okay, let me switch colors here. There we go. Blue is going to be Sock over here on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Romantic is going to be spotting as the red human player over here on the bottom right. It's been some time since I've been able to cast some human games. Ever since the mass exodus that was human, even though I actually look for them, I haven't been able to find that many. But you know, overall good games. Thank you to everyone who's stopping on by, saying hi, giving subs. You just saw an old familiar name, Flower Bridge. Good to see you as well. And yeah, I totally remember you from when I visited the NASL offices. That was a lot of fun, that Hearthstone event. Anyways, let's go ahead and get things back into the game. Let's focus on what's happening here and now, as it is going to be another Archmage versus Archmage mirror match. Now, Archmage versus Archmage mirror match, no big surprises here. Spellbreakers, casters, that's pretty much what we're going to be looking at. Pretty much the standard strategy. Not much has really changed for humans, other than the fact that, well, it's not nearly as strong as it was. It seems like all the other races, they got some very good balancing. I mean, the fact that Spirit Walkers are now from the Tauren Totem instead of the Spirit Lodge really helps out, and it really changes the dynamic of Orc. Also, being able to get reinforced defenses, changing the armor from heavy to fortified, allows Orc players to not force their hand and have to go to tier 3, especially against undead, when you know you're going to be seeing a lot of destroyers, or at least some destroyers, to make sure you can keep your opponent in check. Footmen now making their rounds out. You can see some quick militia clear down to the south. Militia now only have 40 seconds, excuse me, before they are going to go ahead and go back to their normal selves. Footman is going to perhaps, try and steal the Forest Troll Shadow Priest. What's going on here? Trying to make its way out. Militia, well, doing some good body blocking. The Forest Troll Shadow Priest has been taken down, as well the remaining units will get cleared up here. Potion of Greater Mana has been left behind, and, well, the Archmage already on the board. Meanwhile, back at the other side of the map, you see Forest Troll Shadow Priest stolen. Sock was able to keep or take down his opponent's Forest Troll Shadow Priest while grabbing one of his own. That is incredibly important in the early matchup, as water elementals are often abolished extremely quickly. All right, where is that Forest Troll Shadow Priest going to go? Trying to pull back away again. Water elemental down to 240 hit points, as the water elemental now looking to back up again. All right, Mantle of Intelligence, more mana, more damage. One peon could get taken down. Nope. Does end up staying alive. Back off to the north here, Footman now chasing back again. Where are all of these units going to go next, as the Archmage, sitting at level 2, also has Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3, and now going to be trying to clear out this 3-1-1-1 creep camp. All right, Water Elemental absorbing the majority of that damage. Archmage heading back off to the north, and this is one of those situations where you're trying to steal, well, essentially experience from your opponent by stealing your opponent's creeps. Creeping out the center portion does give a little bit of an advantage, though, since you are in a good spot for a follow-up creep. Archmage is sitting at level 3, which is exactly where he wants to be at this stage. You want to be able to be pushing with level 2 water elementals extremely early, as we're looking at the Archmage with 200 mana here ready to go. All right, Archmage still wandering back around, looking to see if there's anything easy to clear out. There goes a peasant. A couple of militia gonna get cleared up here. They could end up getting taken down, as the Archmage now makes its way through. Archmage pushes on through, gonna go after this here. Archmage is gonna try and shadow meld. Could drop an additional water elemental, as the pressure is on. Sock putting on pressure. Forest Troll Shadow Priest taking a lot of damage, gonna be forced to retreat back here. Tower now taken down. There it goes, as you now straight up land on top of your opponent. You teleport in with extremely low hit point, Footman. Not a good idea at all. Water Elemental being dropped all over the place. Militia now being called back over. as the Forest Troll Shadow Priest was able to abolish magic and deal some big damage there. Footman now trying to chase back again. Archmage does not have a Wand of Mana Stealing anymore. High Crota, is it 1.3? Yes, this is. Water Elementals have different hit points and damage. You can tell that how this is 1.30 as we are looking at, well, Scout Farm off to the north here. Archmage running around once again, putting on pressure. Oh, Shadow melding into position. Is it going to try and drop another Water Elemental here? 30 supply compared to 21. The Water Elemental still getting in some big damage once more. Finishes off another Peasant. And now trying to, well, take down another unit. One low hit point Footman pushing another Water Elemental past. Forest Troll Berserker now trying to make its way back over. Pit Lord getting added by Sock. Sock adding an unconventional hero. And how is this all going to work out? Perhaps some Footmen is going to get a little bit of healing here. Hello from France. Love your cast. You make Warcraft 3 exciting. Thank you. Hello to France as well. Sorry, I can't read your name in the chat window. Little bit of a blue right there. Illusion now making its way back across. Archmage taking damage, trying to get away. Meanwhile, the Pit Lord, what is it going to do here? Has double clarity potions. Is it Howl of Terror, Rain of Fire? What is going on? Or is it Cleave? Not quite. Yeah, it looks like it's Cleave, as you can see by that little poison animation. You can see a little bit of damage going across multiple units, but the Pit Lord is taking far too much damage, needs to get healed back up. This, as you can tell, is not the mercenary camp. I was for a second wondering why he wasn't trying to train up another Forest Troll Shadow Priest, and that is the reason why. Arcane Tower, Illusion, well, taking just feedback damage, will get taken down right there. Alright, another Illusion being added in. Pit Lord taking far too much damage, very low hit point. Are we perhaps going to see a Goblin Zeppelin added? Or is that one Footman going to be able, or the one Archmage going to catch some people out of position? No. Archmage not going in the right direction this time around. Mountain King out onto the field. No experience as of yet. Archmage, Scroll of Regeneration, transferring some items. Booth of Quoth the Lost. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3. Big healing across the board. Archmage only at 525. Thank you, Mess Enough, for the sub. Always, always helps as I'm trying to pay, well, pay off student loans and, well, pay the internet. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now with all of my casting. Considering how Warcraft 3 almost made me fail college, I think it's at the same time deserving that it's helping me pay for it a little bit, you know, a decade later. Right. Mountain King gonna go ahead and finish off some of these Forest Trolls here. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Howl of Terror, major damage being removed as the Pit Lord gets up to level 3. Archmage, on the other hand, getting storm bolted and in trouble. Is it going to be able to get away? That is the question, as the Archmage does use a potion. Stormbolt right there, bash, or attacking, no bashes. Mountain King could absorb a lot or deal a lot of that as well. A beautiful Water Elemental body block, but another Stormbolt there. Thank you, Samolos, for, well, Archmage, thank you for the follow. Archmage now teleporting back home. Back across over here. What's happening? Water Elemental going to make its way inside, trying to block the position. Water Elemental not going to allow you to get inside there. Peon right there as well, as that's all been cleaned up. Alright, Priest have their work cut out for them. Need to heal up and heal tremendously. Pit Lord already at level 3, as the Archmage now, well, heads back, perhaps picking up some additional items. What is this Pit Lord's long-term strategy? Normally, the Mountain King is the hero of choice here, especially as the Pit Lord's Howl of Terror is not effective against Spellbreakers. Spellbreakers are often the go-to unit in this matchup, as they're able to focus down Shadow Priest, and that back line, which is also vulnerable. Howl of Terror is at level... No, it's only level 1 Howl of Terror, so I don't know what the level 2... ability actually is. I don't see Rain of Fire here, as the Priest could get taken down here in just a second. Meanwhile, back across in the center, Archmage Water Elemental looking to clean up this expansion attempt before it even gets up and running. Are we going to see another Forest? Yep, another. Oh, Water Elemental down to 10 hit points. One more shot will give experience, as it looks like he wants that experience and does get it. Meanwhile, Pit Lord shows up and says, "Hi, how you doing?" I'm going to go ahead and attack you a couple times with those giant swings of my... Was that a double... It's not even a double-bladed axe. I don't even know what to call that item. What do you call... It's like... Yeah, I don't know. Any Warcraft 3 lore people know the name of that actual type of weapon? Because I do not. Alright, Pit Lord now making its way down. Still heading back around. Priest gonna go ahead and rejoin. Supply size 50 compared to 46. Sock has the economic advantage, at least for now. But that probably translates into him having a weaker army, just slightly. Pit Lord gonna go ahead. There's that Howl of Terror. Gonna go and remove much of that damage. That is a 15% damage. Glaive, maybe? Yeah, it could be a glaive. Thank you for the kind words, as the Pit Lord could be getting up to level 4. Archmage may want to back up here to try to give level 4 to the Pit Lord. Nope, not going to happen. Going to be just shy. Oh, nope. Tome of Experience had to prove me wrong. All right, Pit Lord now out onto the field. The main problem right now. Oh, there's the Arcane Tower. We have Sentry, Arcane Sentry. Scroll of Town Portal now coming down. Mountain King could try and Stormbolt somewhere. There it goes. Are we going to see a Howl of Terror? There is the Howl of Terror across multiple units. Major damage already lost, but quickly dispelled. Archmage now trying to pull back here. Pit Lord in that front position, however, getting cycloned up. Spellbreakers in position as well, as the Pit Lord should be Howl of Terroring here. Is not able to do so. All right, there's a disenchant. Pit Lord in that front position. Is he going to Howl of Terror again? There's some major damage those in between those swings, as we're looking at the Mountain King trying to head back. All right, there you go, getting picked up again. Still major swipes coming across. Footmen now trying to head back every which way, as a Force Troll Shadow Priest could get taken down. There's a Stormbolt. Pit Lord sitting at level 4, Archmage sitting at 4, going up against a level 4 Archmage and a level 3 Mountain King. Mountain King regenerating some extra hit points with the help of that ring. Is it going to make a difference, though, as the Spellbreakers are turning back and now and becoming that all-important front line? Pit Lord still trying to swipe after all of those units. And this is actually an interesting call here. The Pit Lord, with that splash damage, actually dealing a lot of damage to the surrounding units, and it is measurable. You can see the additional damage getting added in here, as the Archmage, well, I'm going to back off. All right, Pit Lord trying to head back away. Could have easily picked up a Zeppelin, but Sock ends up getting the win. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.